How do you write a song?
How do I write a song? Well,
what is up, everyone? I just want to talk to you a little bit about this idea I had, and it's why you don't want a hit track.
if I sat here and played some chords, whatever, and say, I'm going to write the best song I've ever written, nothing happens.
Sounds controversial, I know. The reason why I'm doing this is I want to challenge something that the music industry has taught us to believe. The golden ticket, the hit song. You know, in my career, I was told this so many times, and to no foul of anyone else, people around me would say, oh my God, this is a hit. This is going to make it big. This is going to be your big shot. This needs to be on the radio. And it would inflate my ego. I would feel like, oh my God, this is the one, this is the track. I just need one to hit, and I'd be chasing that. It's like an adrenaline hit. You're like, oh my God, I need the next one to be hit, the next one to be hit, the next. And it's like, oh my gosh, eventually you get exhausted and you get burnt out. Okay. And so I just want to push back a little bit on that to say that you don't need a hit track. Okay. You really don't. What you do need is to cultivate your skills. You need to cultivate sustainability in your career. What if I told you this idea about that thing that you're actually going for, the hit track, is holding you back? Let's kick it back with some real talk about this pressure, okay? Imagine you're in the studio recording. I've seen it before. I've been there before, and you're trying to push out ideas and you're trying to cultivate something that's great and that resonates with people. And all of a sudden you think, this chorus is too long, or this verse is not going to play well in the radio. And instantly you start focusing on the minutia in the small details of the track rather than thinking, does this resonate with me? Will this have a lasting impression in my life? 10 years down the road, will I look back and feel, okay, this is something I'm proud of? Or will you think, wow, I was actually just catering to something I didn't really care about? But the reality of it is that you probably won't become famous, but you can become well-known. You can build a career. You can have people who resonate with your music for a long period of time because you're talking about something truthful, something that you care about. Because at the end of the day, people can see through that facade if you're trying to target a niche, or if you're trying to target hit radio. And that brings me to sustainability. Sure, a hit track is cool, no doubt, but it's like fireworks. They will explode. It'll be like, oh my God, it's a hit track. And then they'll disappear. You want to build something that's beyond the hype of one track. Do you ever feel like you've made music that doesn't engage with you or resonate with you? Doesn't quite feel like you, like you're trying to be someone you're not. Hey, and I'm all for pushing yourself, creativity, and doing something out of the box. But I'm not talking about that here. I'm not talking about trying something new as an artist. That's what happens when you chase trends instead of trying to find your sound.
Artists seem to get in the way of the music. Get out of the way of the music.
Those artists that build a legacy are the ones who chase their true sound. They're not chasing the next big thing. They're actually creating it. A real life example would be Childish Gambino. Went from rap into something completely different with R&B, kind of funk soul, pushing himself outside his boundary, but also cultivating a sound that he cared about. Look, I'm not saying that having a hit track isn't nice, but what I'm really trying to get at is, if you're looking for a hit track, what's really driving you? Is it the numbers? Is it the recognition? Or is it something deeper? Because here's the reality. The music industry is unpredictable. Even some of the pros cannot tell which songs will blow up, which songs will hit, and which songs will not hit. Sometimes you think a hit is a hit and it comes out in the album. You listen to the entire album and it's a song that you didn't think was a hit. It was a sleeper song. When you start to create from a place of authenticity, that's where the magic happens. That's where you can create something that stands out. And I just want to make this note. Artists who do this full time know this truth very well. It's about creating a record, hitting the road for a tour, doing it all over again. Just this cycle for years. It isn't just a job, it's a lifestyle for these artists. So if you're a person or an artist or a musician who feels pressure to create the hits, just take a step back for a moment. Think about your long-term goals. What kind of artist do you want to be? What kind of music do you want to make? Don't let the chase of a hit overshadow your growth. Thank you for tuning in. Again, stay true to your sound and stay true to yourself. The rest will follow. Catch you in the next one. Peace.